Hi, Midwest old man. How are you doing this Sunday? Hi, Joshua. How is everybody doing? Does everybody still have their fingers after yesterday? Oof, 12 hours outside. I hope it's not as hot wherever you are as it is here because it is disgusting here. I am, I have this amazing cat tree. It's made for Maine Coons and it was quite expensive, but my cats love it. And as you can see, they have completely shredded the stuff where they're supposed to scratch. So I just figured I'd come live and just see who wanted to show up, see what everybody was doing. And I am going to remove, see, they're playing with it right now. I'm just going to rip off the old stuff and put on new stuff so they have fresh, see, literally, they love this cat tree. Oof, 115 degrees. That is, I'm an indoor woman. Hi, Edgar. Hello from Puerto Rico. It's humid with the temperature of that. Listen, I'll take humid and 80 over this crap because, like, you can't even go outside. You just can't breathe. It's vile. This cat right here is Rusty. That's Phantom's cat, our chonky boy, our chonky orange cat. And he is the true definition of an orange cat. In case y'all wanted to know, this is my coffee cup of the day. And yes, it is full to the top of coffee. It was a rough night for, can't see him behind me, Frank. He had a rough night with we had really bad thunderstorms and we also had fireworks going off at the same time. So he had a rough night. So we were up pretty late with him. What did everybody else do for 4th of July? What'd you guys do? Did you barbecue? Did you go out to friends' houses? Did you guys set off your own fireworks? Like, what'd you guys do? See what I mean? They freaking love this cat tree. And I love it too. It's, like I said, it's made for Maine Coons because my cats are a little chonky and they love it, which it was well worth the money. If you guys hop onto my Amazon storefront, from my link in my bio, you can actually see the info on the cat tree. Make sure that it's on there right now. Because, like I said, it was a little pricey, but it was well worth the money. Every other cat tree that I've had, literally, like these type things that are up here that they sit in, like just because my cats are so chonky, they get holes in them. So I had to get something. Make sure the cat tree. Yes, the cat tree is in my Amazon storefront under pets. Oh, where's NC Pro Mod right now? Also, hi, Kyle. Let me put him on in the background. Hold on. TMP. So that could be a couple places. Toronto Motorsports Park, or is he at Texas Motorplex? Let's put him on. But yes, we did have a good Fourth. We went over to Phantom's parents' house for a little bit and we hung out with them. And then we came home and just chilled out. We prepared, we had really bad storms last night. And so we sat on the front porch like an old couple in our little rocking chairs. Who is live right now? Why is it not showing that NC Promoter is live? Where's my subscriptions? Oh, he's not live anymore. Boo. I don't think anybody's live. I don't think anybody's racing right now. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Oh, I bet Toronto Motorsports Park is always packed. Like, they're always packed. I'm glad they had a good turnout. Oh, it was raining. They had to shut down. That sucks. Hold your ears for a second. I'm gonna try to suck up some of the crap that's on the bottom. I get little pieces of like the stuff everywhere. Oh yeah, Joshua, let me know if he comes back live and I'll turn it on in the background. I hope that they are able to finish. So what race did they have this weekend up there? Trying to organize my life and this is just not working. I have a bunch of different things over here because I really don't know how easy I can show this on YouTube. I don't really know if I can just unravel it, but I have stabby. I've got a razor blade. And then I also have these like plastic razor blade things, which like are super amazing. I used it to take off some sticky stuff from my shelves in my shower the other day. And honestly, I think it works better than a legit razor blade. But that's just me. I think one of my cats is still in the tree. I dragged it halfway across the room, so I had better lighting. Oh, the Nitro Nationals. Nice. I know there was a race last night in Abilene at West Tex Raceway. I honestly don't remember the name of it. I know they had a race last night and there was a bunch of heavy hitters there. I know Eric Bain was there. I know Chase Womack was there. I also know that 2 nights ago there was a race at Thunder Valley, I think, too. Oh, the Nitro Nationals from Toronto Motorsports Park is officially over due to impending weather. Just got the notice. Well, crap. Oh, Chase Womack won the whole race. That's awesome. He has been on friggin' point this season. Like, his shit is fast. I think I finished my coffee. I'm gonna have to move on to water. All right, I'm gonna try to start taking this crap off. If you guys have questions or anything, you're more than welcome to send them on in. Oh my gosh, 5 a.m. they finished? Yikes. That's rough. We did that a few weeks ago at, God, I don't even know where we were, but it was raining all day long. And we were just we're not we weren't canceling the race since we knew that the rain was gonna let up. And we wound up finishing the finals at like 4:30 in the morning. And truth be told, I don't miss those days. Your girl's old. Yes, Southside. Thank you, Josh. I'm glad someone remembers because honestly, we were on the road, I think, at that point for 3.5 weeks. And I couldn't tell you what time zone I was in, what state I was in, like what day of the week it was. I was just so exhausted at that point. I just didn't know where I was and what was happening at that point. I just knew that that next day that we were physically going to be home in our house and sleep in our bed, and that's all I cared about. All right, I'm gonna try to start. Like anybody's in the tray. One, two, three. No. Okay. Oh, I can unravel it. Yes. I'm gonna go get a garbage bag. Hold on. But yeah, so I figured since I had some time for once, I would do some arts and crafts on live. And if anybody had questions, shoot them on over. We can spend Sunday together doing whatever we've got to do. Rusty is very concerned that I am ruining his cat tree. My goodness. I think I've had this tree for like a year and a half, maybe. And like I said, they have just used and abused it. But that's okay because that's what it's for. Stabby, stabby. Hello to everybody who's watching. I see there's 10 of you in here. I appreciate y'all. If you can just thumbs up while you're in here, I would love that for me. I'm just spending my Sunday with you guys. And if you weren't here when I first started, I am redoing my cat tree, redoing the scratchy scratch part of the cat tree. Again, this is Rusty, this is Phantom's cat, and this is his home base. And he's very concerned that I'm ruining his cat tree, but I promised him that I'm just updating it. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, more than welcome to ask, or we can just sit here and chill. I'm just trying to get stuff done. Figured I would come on and say hi to everybody. I'm just fixing. Oh my god, Anthony. Listen, here's the deal. I make Phantom, thought he was gonna jump in the garbage. I make Phantom, chicken Caesar salads at home, but I make them. Stop it. I have Caesar salad, like bagged Caesar salad mix from Walmart, and inside the bag comes with like Caesar dressing, it comes with croutons, it comes with the Parmesan cheese, and it comes with like a little packet of like salt and pepper mixed together. So I feel like the last 5 or 6 times that I've made him a chicken Caesar salad, I've given him the packet of Caesar dressing that comes in the bag. And this time he had used it. So I just pulled the Caesar dressing that we had out of our refrigerator, and he has like a specific shelf like in our refrigerator, and that's like where all of his stuff is. And so I just grabbed it from his shelf because I don't use Caesar dressing. And so I just grabbed it and I put it on the table for him. Didn't even think about it, just whatever. So he had already put everything all on his salad. And he was like, "This doesn't taste right." And I was like, "Maybe it's because I've been giving you the Caesar dressing from the bag and this is like Kraft or whatever it was." And he was like, "I don't know, maybe that's it." And then, like, a few bites later, it was still on the table and he grabbed it. And that's when he looked at the date and he was like, "Are you trying to kill me?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then he showed me the date and I was like, "My bad." I didn't realize. Honestly, I didn't think it was open. So that's why I gave it to him as well. Normally, I do go through our cabinets and everything and throw stuff out that's out of date, but apparently I missed that. Literally, we have not been home for longer than 4 or 5 days for like what feels like 6 months, but it's only been like 4 months. But anyway, regardless, did not try to poison him purposefully, but he definitely needed some Tums. He said his stomach was bothering him. So that's on me. The next day, I got new Caesar, or he went and got Caesar dressing for himself. Shop truck is in the shop right now. Yeah, he's ready to get everything situated so he can get back in it for our last three Outlaw Syndicate races. He for sure he was really hoping that this motor was going to make it to the end of the season, and it just didn't want to. I felt so bad because he really was like, just want to wait to the end of the season, like, just want to wait. And I was like, hopefully. And there was no sign of any reasoning as to why what happened. And that's what sucks even more. I just really felt bad because he was having so much fun with that truck at this outlaw races. And of course, so when it happened, there was a bunch of full size trucks at that outlaw syndicate race too, because that really there's only been like one or two. So I felt bad because he really wanted to race them. There was a couple. I think there was like 3 or 4 or 5 uh trucks. So oh my God, Anthony. I definitely do go through our cabinet frequently, like when we're home, because I know that a lot of stuff goes out of date. Like I have been known to throw every spice out and like just buy new ones because I know they're out of date. And I'm not trying to make anybody sick. Ooh, my Mustang. She's doing good. I watched the farm, uh, actually, I think it was last weekend, while Sean and Aaron were in Canada, and I took it over there pretty much every day. She's got some issues with wanting to stay running. Not really sure what the issue is. Uh, she just says, I'm done, and she kind of just stalls out. And I'm not really sure why. So when we have time, I'm hoping before the end of this little break that we have right now that he'll be able to look at it and maybe see what's going on. But like, if she stalls out, I literally just turn her off, put her in park, and then turn her back on, and she's fine. And I don't know if it's just because it's hot or what it is, but definitely need to figure that out because can't be. I mean, obviously, I take back roads because I know she stalls out, so I'm not trying to like take highways and stuff where I'm gonna put myself in a situation. But she's in my garage. I have been driving her regardless of what's going on. There's big staples. That's smart. Oh, who's the couch potato? That would be Lizzie. That is, oh, if you can see her completely. She is our English Mastiff. She is 150 pounds and she has no idea her size. She 100% thinks she's the size of a cat. She has just no clue how big she is. She is turning 7 this year. She's just a big couch potato. And like I said, she has no idea her size at all. The cats scare her. She has no idea that she could just sit on them. But none of them bother her because she'll literally sit there and whimper. She'll start crying because she's so scared of them sometimes. They have to figure out how to get this extra crap off. Oh, your lab just turned 3. I hope you had a little party. I definitely get them like cookies and like treats and stuff for their birthdays or in their gotcha days. There's Frank back there. I think he's still high from last night. Poor thing. He had a rough night between the storms and all the fireworks. He got a little something something to try to make it through, which truthfully did not work. What are you guys all doing today? You know, I've got 10 of you in here. Oh, I've got 11 now. Hi, guys. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I do really appreciate it. Yeah. Oh my. So I'm not a big fan of storms. Like, I probably would have been in here with Frank hiding. Just not really a big fan, but like one side of our like if you come out of our house, one side was completely clear and the other side was super stormy. So we had fireworks on one side, we had lightning on the other. It was pretty wild. So I went out and I sat for a little bit on the porch. And then there was one lightning strike and I was like, "You know what? I'm done." And I went inside because I just it scares the crap out of me. So I was like, "You know what? I'm good on this front. I'm gonna go back and hide inside and either wait until our power went out or but it didn't actually. I'm super thankful that our power did not go out. I have a and it makes fun of me. I have a lantern that literally like hold on, it's super bright. It's got like all different settings and then it's also got like a charging thing. Like if your power goes out, like you can charge your phone and shit too. So I always have it like out when we have a storm, and anytime I have it out, we never lose power. And the one time a few weeks ago, I didn't bring it out, we lost power. So I always try to I'm superstitious. I brought it out so that we wouldn't lose power. Hold on. I'm fixing your cat tree. Okay, not ruining it. You ruined it. Lazy baseball Sunday. Are you at baseball, Anthony, or are you just watching it on TV? I don't know if anybody's playing. Don't really sport. I'm not a sports. Although I do know um that girl Sophie, the pointing girl, only because she's been trending so much. It's about my knowledge of sport. I will watch baseball. Like when I used to live in New York, obviously I went to Yankees games, but that's about I couldn't tell you anything about sports. I'm just not a sport. I'm a Broadway kind of gal. Watching at home, going to the game. Who's playing? Where are you going to see it? Let's do that this way. That's right, Kyle. Same. Same. Hi, Bo. Did I just move your tree on you? I've literally had this on my to-do list for like 6 months. Like literally this stuff with my hot glue gun. has been sitting on my desk for 6 months, and I just have not had time. I just had so much other stuff to do that took priority. I'm sorry, Anthony, but that's awesome that you're going for him in honor of him. That's pretty cool. Lizzie's awake and she's wondering what the hell I'm doing. Also doing laundry, and I just heard the laundry thing click. Right. So does everybody have a 4-day weekend? Like, do you guys have tomorrow off too? Or do you have to go back to work? It's pretty rough too. Rusty's about to knock over everything over here. He's very concerned. Phantom is like just a baseball fan, like in general. He really likes the Dodgers. Um, but we try when when we're close to like stadiums and stuff, we really do try to just see a game so we can just experience a new stadium. But yes, they went to, I don't know if I was there for that one. I think I might have had surgery before that, but they went to a Cubs game before Maple Grove, I think, one year. But we've been to a bunch of games, and it's always really cool to go to a different stadium and see like how awesome they are. 'Cause all of them are pretty damn cool. And also you can never turn down really good stadium food, even though it's super expensive. You always got to get the ice cream sundae and the little teeny upside down hat. Plus, Erin collects hat pins from pretty much everywhere we go. So she always winds up getting like pins from the stadiums and stuff. And she puts them in her little shadow box, which is pretty cool. She does hat pins, I do stickers. And then the boys do jerseys. They always get like a jersey and a hat wherever we go. My back is gonna hurt after this for sure. Oh, did not think this through. I feel like I need a staple remover to remove these big ass staples. Hmm. I wonder if I can pop that out with this. Ha! Can. Love that for me. As I went into this with zero plan. Zero plan. So we're just making this up as we go. I'm gonna stab myself, so it's gonna happen. Phantom's gonna pop on my live and see that I like jabbed myself and need stitches or something stupid like that. Lizzie is. I don't know what she's doing. I don't think she knows what she's doing either. Anthony, for real. I feel like he just always has it on automatic speed dial, ready for me to go because you never know what I'm gonna get myself into. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. She's gonna lay down over there. Ah. I also know that she absolutely hates the vacuum, so she sat there for a pretty long time for her not to try to run away from it, even though it's not anywhere near her. But I feel like everybody's dogs are afraid of the vacuum. See, they're already like pre-shredded. They just need to be changed. I hope this stuff is good. It literally was under cat tree, like scratcher stuff. So hopefully, I mean, it's not as like thick or like hard as the other stuff, but it's better than what it was. The automatic feeder just went along. Rusty. Child never misses a meal. He is our biggest cat. He is about 16 pounds. Maybe I should get pliers. Probably would be super helpful. Like I said, I had no game plan going into this. So we're just gonna send it together. Oh, house tour. There's nothing that like Phantom Shop maybe, but our house, like, this is our living room. That's our dining room with no furniture. We have a big 85-inch TV here in the living room with my Nintendo Switch. We have a sound bar, and I have a N64 with 007, and it's the clear green. I can't find it. It's in there, but it's the clear green N64 because N64 was the jam. So Rusty is a night owl. He will sleep all day, all day long. And then right around, I would say like 7:38 is his witching hour. And he chases around our other cat, Joy. And they just run around and play with each other. And then when Phantom and I go to bed, he'll come in for like 5 whole minutes and lay down with us. and then he's back to just causing mayhem in the house. Like I never know what I'm going to come out into this living room to see what he's done in the morning. I just never know what he's gone into. Unless I hear a big thud or anything like that, I try I just stay in bed. He uh he likes to get on top of, I don't know if you can see behind me. That's my kitchen. Like those are our cabinets. So there's like that space between the cabinet and the ceiling. He likes to jump up and go up there, but he's not graceful. So when he comes down, it's a massive thud. So the first time that happened, I didn't know what it was. And I came running out here and he was just sitting there like what's going on? What did I do? And also I didn't know where he was one time and I was panicking. I thought he had gotten out of the house and he was just watching me the whole time look for him from the top of the cabinets. He's a little shitbox. Yes, GoldenEye. Literally the only, like, not only, but like the top tier game for N64. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I was not allowed to have any like gaming systems, but there was a video store right down the street from me. And if I got a really, really, really good report card, my parents would let me rent the N64 for the weekend. It was like 25 bucks or whatever, and you got like two games. So I would rent N64 and I would play GoldenEye the whole time. Literally the best game. They need to make it for like they need to update it and put it out for like Nintendo Switch or something. That would literally be amazing. What gaming systems do you guys have? Like what do you guys play? I have on my Switch, um, I'm a nerd. I play Animal Crossing. Um, what else? I do have the Street Outlaws games, I won't lie. I like playing Uno. I can play Uno on uh my Switch with like people. Uh, on my iPhone, I play Pokemon Go. I really, really love Pokemon Go, and Dana makes fun of me for it all the time. Like when we were up in Canada last year, we started playing again. Like me, Phantom, Sean, Aiden, we were all playing Pokemon Go, and I think I'm the only one that continued playing it. And I'm a nerd. I play it like every day. But I'm always looking for new games, whether it be like on my Switch or my phone. I also like Best Fiends. Oh, excuse me. I play Best Fiends sometimes when I'm bored in the truck or on long drives. I'm not doing a craft. Oh my God, John, you sold everything? That's crazy. I hope you made bank off of it. Because Atari, holy crap. Also, thank you, Anthony. I am going to go blow my nose, excuse me. What are you doing, Bubba? Hi. Frank has awoken from his slumber. Still tired, I see. Anthony, he had a gummy last night and he was sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. He was so anxiety ridden. So he's like, I think that is just he was up panicking anytime he heard a thunder or lightning sound, and then between that fireworks, he was just riled. He's not a fan. Yeah, Anthony. I don't know. I don't know if they've completely rubbed off yet. I feel like he's still wearing off. Kyle, what games do you have for your Xbox? I know Phantom has. He plays a baseball game. I don't know which one it is, but I don't go in there when he's playing it because he's very into it, very competitive. I hear him yelling at it all the time. Poor little girl. That's sorry. She's confused because this is usually up against the wall. No, he definitely didn't get the munchies. In fact, he actually didn't eat anything last night, which I knew was going to happen. And honestly, where we are in the town that we live in, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. And I'm so afraid that now that the weather is nice today, that it's gonna happen again tonight because everyone tried to set off their fireworks like before the storm hit, and then the storm hit and they just weren't able to. So now I'm afraid that it's really gonna happen heavily tonight, that everyone's gonna wind up setting everything off and he's gonna be a hot mess again. I don't know if he can handle it again. I kept them in here when Phantom and I went outside on the front porch, and I had the TV up loud, so they were watching Friends, just so that he wouldn't try to hear anything. But unfortunately, some of those lightning and thunder sounds were loud. So I do like the N64 games. Honestly, like I said, I didn't have any gaming systems when I was younger. I wasn't allowed to. So all I really know is like the N64 games and stuff. But my cousin used to have a Nintendo system and we used to play Donkey Kong all the time when I would go over their house. We would just go in the basement and play video games the whole time. But that's really I don't really know many. I kind of grew up kind of sheltered. I never really played any games, like board games or, like I said, video games. I wasn't allowed to play. Like I didn't have any of the video game systems. Um, like I knew Scrabble. I knew Candyland and like Uno, but we didn't ever have like family game nights or anything like that. I just never had anything like that. Oh, A Game Pass, what does that mean? Like, do you pay just like a subscription for like the month and like you can play anything you want? That's awesome. I don't have an Xbox though. Phantom does, but I don't even know how to turn it on. I try to stay away from his electronics. I'm always afraid I'm going to break something because I'm so clumsy. And yeah, gummy gummies for everyone. Seriously. I still got 90 in here. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you joining me. Like I said, I'm not really doing anything super crazy. You can get an emulator that has all the old games, Super Mario Bros. Donkey Kong. Ooh, you can get it for the N64. I'm gonna Google that right now. Emulator for N64. I could do it for my Nintendo Switch too. I'll leave that up so I can look, figure that out. That would be friggin' awesome. Oh man, if I could play 007 on my Switch, that would be mint. It's okay. Listen. I didn't even know what an emulator was, so at least I can look it up and see if it's a possibility. Because if I can, that would be so freaking awesome. Especially because I can take my Nintendo Switch with me, like when we're on the road. Obviously, can't really take like an N64. Like I can play obviously my Nintendo Switch in the truck, like a nerd. I do have like a subscription to Nintendo Switch. So let me tell you, once I'm done doing this today, that's the first thing we're going to do is look to see if I can get GoldenEye on my Nintendo Switch. Anthony, you're about to create a monster. One more side left to pull. Actually, I'm gonna go run and grab some pliers so I can take these other pieces off so it's completely bare. So give me 1 second. Also, you guys can make fun of me for my little pink toolbox. Says you have to have a Nintendo Switch online and expansion pack membership. I'll have to look. Definitely gonna look that up. Wonder if this will work. Also, I just want to let you guys know, I see there's 8 of you in here. I really appreciate everybody that's here. I am very, very close to getting monetized here on YouTube. And normally I wouldn't advertise that because, you know, it's not something people talk about. But I have a lot of medical bills that need to be paid off. So if you could like, share, comment on my videos, I would greatly appreciate it. Still trying to grow my channel. I do have a couple videos that I plan on doing in the next few weeks. So I'm so close to being monetized. So I would greatly appreciate if you guys could do anything you can to support by sharing my channel, liking videos, watching, comment, all the fun things. That being said, let's move on to trying to take out these staples. Hey, Lone Star, have fun in XRP. What's going on today there? And will you be live? Well, that's cool. Something's happened at XRP, so we'll have to keep an eye out if somebody has alive. Who's usually at XRP? Um, Sometimes NX Gonzo's at XRP. I just forgot the other guy's name. Oh, just a test and tune, just taking videos. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's good to know there's still something going on. Maybe these are not going to work. Let's just get to this one. And then we'll figure it out. Oh, 12 people. Hi, guys. For all the new people that are joining, it's just a fun Sunday. I actually had some downtime to get some stuff done on my to-do list. I am currently taking off my old scratchy stuff on my cat tree from my cats and replacing it with new stuff. And we're just doing a fun Q&A and just chilling and chatting. So I appreciate everybody that's here. If you guys can just give this live, wow, a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Lone Star says Sundays at XRP are like a Cracker Jack. So you never Cracker Jack box. You never know what you're gonna get. Listen, Test and Tune in Texas at XRP is always fun. So that's awesome. Everybody make sure to go over and follow Lone Star Sunfish. He does some pretty badass videos. I met him when we were at West Tex for Aiden's. He did a burnout competition there, and it was pretty cool. They had what are they called? Sorry, chemo brain sometimes kicks in and I can't remember what things are called. The shipping containers. The way they had it set up was there was shipping containers all around the pit, and then they had two shipping containers up, and then they had one that went above. So I got to go up into like the one that looks down and take video, or I took pictures. And I met Lone Star there. He was videoing. He was live, and it was so pretty. It was so awesome to be above for the burnouts. Oh, it was so badass. I got some really, really good pictures when we were there. And that was again at West Tex in Abilene. So that was really cool. So everybody make sure to follow him. He's got some badass videos too. Listen, I'm surprised I haven't hurt myself yet. Anthony, you're not wrong. I'm already regretting my life choices that I started doing this, but like I said, it's these two things and my Gorilla Glue hot glue gun have been sitting on my desk in my office for like 6 months. So I was like, I just need to do it and get it done. And hopefully the cats will be appreciative. And not mad at me that I ruined their cat tree. Listen, I'm just hitting buttons now at this point, so like just ignore me. Listen, I know that Amazon has 1 day delivery, but this cat tree was super, super expensive. I think I spent like $230 on it. But in my defense, it's because we have chonky cats and the regular normal cat trees, they're too small or they're just not made well enough for our cats because they are chonky. So like the things here that you see where they lay in, they would lay in them and they would just like fall apart because they're so chonky they would get holes in them. So I had to get a Maine Coon cat tree because Maine Coons are massive and they weigh so much that I had to get that type of cat tree because it was the only thing that was big enough and strong enough to hold them. So it didn't really feel like having to spend $230 again on a cat tree when I already had a hot glue gun. And I think I spent $15 on these two rolls. Now, hopefully, these two rolls, I think they will cover one, two, three, four, the four that they've really dug into. But I guess we'll see. I wish almost now that I had like a staple gun. Probably not a good idea for me to have a staple gun, but sorry, I'm super, super sensitive to stuff, and these little fibers are going up my nostrils and making me sneeze. But I'm almost done pulling off all this crap. That's where the fun begins. Nail gun. Oh my god, no, not a nail gun. No, they've got staples like holding the top parts in. So if like I had just like a staple gun, I could just like do what they did to start it, and then I could just hot glue gun it all the way down. Phantom probably has one in the shop, but let's be real, I would have no idea where it is. Oh, this small part. Also, then he'd start asking questions about why I'm asking for a staple gun, and then he'd be like, "What are you doing?" He would be concerned. He would pull up the camera in our house and be like, "What are you doing? Why do you need a staple gun? What did you get yourself into?" We're so close to this wall being on, guys. And I'm not allowed to use power tools in the house. Like I have a drill and I have like a not a screw, like a screwdriver, like that's seeing words. Words are not working today. Um, I don't know what it's called, but that's the extent of power tools that I'm allowed to own. Because it would probably be a situation where if I had power tools, I'd be like, what needs to be fixed? And then wind up like frying our electric or like drilling into something I shouldn't. So like I just know that it's probably not a good idea for me to have stuff like that. That's exactly, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like you got, I don't know if you guys saw my short that I posted about dating an independent girl, where I was in this room that we had, like, we changed all of the lights in the house to like the bright, like not LED, but they're like the bright white lights. But the ones in here, our ceiling is like, it's got to be like 8 to 10 feet. It like goes up, and we just never got around to changing the ones that are above like our couch. And they were that ugly yellow color, and it was just so bad. So I had mentioned it a couple times to Phantom, and I was like, we really need to change these light bulbs, but we need to bring in the really tall ladder. And we just never got around to it because obviously either we're never home or there's just stuff going on. And so one day I was like, you know what? I'm done sitting in yellow lights. And I was like, I'll figure it out. So I went outside and I grabbed his ladder and yeah, came in and changed it, ran out to Walmart to try to get the right lights and fixed everything. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go take some Benadryl. Okay, I'm gonna go take some Benadryl. I need that water bottle. Okay, Benadryl has been ingested. I still have 11 of you here. Thank you guys. Even if you're not actually watching me and I'm just on in your background. I appreciate it. So I didn't have anything tiny enough to get those staples out. So I grabbed a nail clipper because why not? Gosh, these. I can leave it too. Rip these pieces out. See, this is why I need a staple gun. Oh, got another one. Ish. Sort of. Gonna grab a staple and rip it. Instead of go with my hand, so it's gonna happen. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, you guys. Just kidding. Okay. Ha, there we go. Yeah, I don't have a staple remover because I don't really use staples. That would definitely be convenient. However, I don't really have things. This is what happens. I start a project and I'm not equipped for it. Like I didn't know they were stapled on. So we are just seeing what we have in the house that can make it work. Yeah, no, let me add that to my Amazon cart real quick. I mean, they're coming out pretty easily. Let's not knock over the tree and fall on me. Oh, nailed it. I hope you guys are enjoying. This is what I have to do. This is what I do when I can't figure out how things go. Listen, I don't have time to wait for people. If I decide I'm going to do something, I have about 5 minutes before I start doing it. Has anybody's wives walked in yet and wondering what the hell you're watching? think that one's pretty much done. Okay, one is completely there. Listen, I feel like we have made it halfway. We are halfway to our goal. Basically, all these are off. Then we can start figuring out how the hell to get this stuff on. Haven't broken a nail yet. I haven't sliced myself open yet. Feel like we're feel like we're on the right track. I know I probably just jinxed myself, didn't I? I should have done a before and after picture, shouldn't I? I never wind up remembering to do stuff like that until I'm halfway through a project. We're getting there. By the way, this tree is really, really friggin' heavy. Friendly reminder, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask in the chat. Or you can just watch me make a fool of myself on social media, which is fine by me. This real stuck. There we go. And we're getting somewhere. Thanks for stopping by, Anthony. Appreciate you. Have a good one. To my people who are still here with me, nice chatting with you too. Lucas, I am going to drop the link in this chat for my Amazon storefront. This is a Diffel cordless vacuum. And let me tell you, I have been through some vacuums. Like, I literally can go through vacuums in like a month. But I have had this sucker for almost a year now, and I have not broken it. And it has been through some shit. It's super quiet. It like the battery detaches and when you charge it. And has a bunch of different like heads, I guess, that you can change. And it's got 3 different speeds of sucking. The battery lasts a whole lot. We have like a 18 or 1900 square foot house, and I can do the whole house on one battery charge. They have Diffel has great customer service. I had an issue with it the first time I used it, and they like responded super quick. It should be, if you click that link, it should be under cleaning supplies. Shoo. And yes, it is super quiet. I love this thing. And I had a Dyson like V10 Animal for a while, and I love this thing so much more. To everybody that's in here still with me, have you guys seen any new movies recently or like watched new shows? I just finished my current show that I was watching, and I need new suggestions. Okay, 2 more to pull out the last bits, and we're good to start. Oh, hello, sweet girl. Hi. What are you doing? Do you need your potty? Do you need your potties? Hold, please. Come on, with the potties. Frank is still scared to go outside. Ah, so close. Hello, Chief Nahoney. How are you? I am doing well. I am restringing my cat tree. Uh, since you're just tuning in, I'm restringing my cat tree. We pulled off all the old stuff, and my cat says cats have ruined it, and we're gonna put some new string on there for him. So we're just hanging out. I'm answering any questions. We're just chit chatting. I just asked everybody. I don't know what's happening with this goal thing. I don't know why that keeps popping up. We did have a good fourth for the most part. There was a lot of storms that went through. We also we had fireworks on one side where it wasn't storming, and then we had thunder and lightning on the other. Frank, who is behind me here, is quite scared of storms and fireworks. So he was in rough shape yesterday. He had a rough day for sure. Hi, Max Life. How are you? Welcome to my Sunday Funday to-do list. I just asked everybody, I don't know if I said it again. I just asked everybody if you've watched any new shows or new movies. I just finished the show that I was watching, so I need new suggestions. Everybody keeps telling me to start Yellowstone, and I know there's like a bunch of spin-offs and everything. House of Dragon. Where do I find that? What streaming service? Or is it a movie? I don't know. I've never heard of that one. From is a good show. From I haven't heard that one. Yes, Yellowstone, Dutton Ranch. I watch Fire Country. I know I need to start Sheriff Country because I know it goes like it coincides with that. So I never watched Game of Thrones either. I didn't think it would be like my kind of show, but everybody keeps suggesting it. So maybe I need to watch it. House of Dragons, Game of Thrones, HBO Max. I do have HBO Max. For reference, I like Supernatural. Supernatural is like probably one of my favorite shows. And then I did watch The Righteous Gemstones on HBO Max, and that was friggin' hysterical. It's an awesome show. All right, I'm gonna have to look that up. But I know that once I start like Yellowstone, that I know I have to watch like all the spin-offs and everything like that. And I don't get that much time at home. How many seasons are in Yellowstone? Aren't there like a bunch? Oh, that's it. There's only 5 seasons. Is it still going on, or is it done? I for some reason thought it had more seasons than that. I also recently watched. Oh no, it's done. Okay, and then that's why they did the spin-offs. I'm assuming. I also recently watched Sons of Anarchy. I was a little late on that one, but I watched that one recently. Hey, this one's tough. Don't know what that is. Here, that one had like 3 staples. So what are you guys doing this fine Sunday? Is it hot where you guys are as well? And did you get storms last night too? I know there were storms basically like all across the country. Oh, you're at work in Washington State. Oh, hello, both Chief and Max. You guys are in Washington State. That's fancy and coincidental. 68. Oh man, I would take 68 degrees. It's like I think it's like 100 right now here in Oklahoma. It is thick. Oh, you're a couple? Oh my god, you guys are I love that. So you guys are watching me together from two different places. I appreciate y'all. That's so freaking cute. Did you find me from 187 or did you just find me on the For You page? Because I'm live and doing weird shit. This one out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm a little. This is what I do on my time off. This is my behind the scenes situation. Santa is at the shop right now with Sean doing God knows what. And this is the shit I get myself into when I'm home alone. You never know what you're going to find me doing. But today is restringing a cat tree. And we've learned that I need a staple gun. I probably shouldn't have one, but I need one. Oh, and a staple remover as well. I need a staple remover. Well, now I won't because I'm removing all the staples with things that I shouldn't. But hey, I haven't cut myself open yet, so that's always a plus. Oh, you guys saw us at Mission last year? We love Mission. We love Mission. What kind of drugs do you guys have? And also, are you actually a chief? Are you police or firefighter? Well, I'm glad you found my channel. Thank you for joining. Like I said, you never know what you're gonna get with me. At least when I'm live, you never know what you're gonna get with me. Sometimes I'm at the track. Sometimes I'm home doing weird shit. Today is one of those days where I'm doing weird shit. So close. Oh, a native chief. That's awesome. Descendant of a chief from a band in Canada. That's so freaking cool. A husky and another. That's like Frank back here. He is a mutt mix. I think he's mostly Great Pyrenees, but Phantom is convinced that he is more retriever, like a cream retriever. So at some point we want to DNA test him just to figure it out. And then I just let Lizzie outside, who is our English Mastiff, who is 150 pounds, but thinks she's the size of a cat. As soon as I get this one last little bit off, I'm going to go let Lizzie back in because it is too hot for her to just be hanging out there. Too hot. We're so close. Oh, we're so close, and I haven't hurt myself. Hey, hey, I did not hurt myself once, which is awesome. Because the other day I was taking shower shelves out of my bathroom. I was trying to get the sticky stuff off and I was pulling it, and then I let go of my hand when I punched myself in the face and hit my nose. And my nose is bruised. So there's that. Yeah, I hurt myself frequently. I'm just used to it at this point. I vacuum this stuff up and then go get Miss Lizzie. Then we're gonna start the fun part. All right. Ooh, Have I thought of or have I stomped on that love pedal of a shop truck or another vehicle? Well, no. I've never done a burnout in my life. I have moved shop truck. I've helped Phantom load shop truck into the trailer a couple of times, as well as unloaded a couple times. And then one time when I unloaded shop truck, it was one of the trailers that's super, super like thin. It's not wide at all. It's tight. And as I was backing out, I this side mirror got caught on the wires that pull up and down the door, and the side mirror came off and I broke it. So I try to stay away from vehicles that aren't mine as much as possible because I'm so afraid I'm going to break somebody's car. Okay, I'm going to go get Lizzie and I'll be back in a second. I am back. Yes, Lizzie is she's a big girl. Right, sweet girl? Come say hi. I I love race cars, and honestly, if I had one, I would race if in a second probably. But I don't like trying. I don't like being behind the wheel of someone else's vehicle because I'm so afraid that I'm going to break it. Especially like I said, you know the mirror with shop truck and everything. It worries me. Now Miss Lizzie is going to stay behind me. Lizzie's my big girl. What are you doing, Miss Bambi? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Okay, it is time to finally start putting the new wrap on. I didn't need half of the stuff that I had with me, which is awesome. I don't know how long I have been live. Oh, I've been live for a pretty hot minute. But it's all taken off finally. So now we can start the fun part. Kyle says hi. Kyle says hi. Kyle says hi to you, Miss Ma'am. She has no idea her size. She thinks she's the size of a little kitty. She has no clue. No clue. Sorry, the particles from the stuff that was on there has been getting to me, and I keep sneezing. You gonna hang out with me over here while I do the cat tree? Oh, you gonna hang out here? Oh, this man. Okay. So I got myself, I think it's yeah, it's a gorilla glue gun. A gorilla glue gun. And the gorilla glue sticks. Sure this is close enough. What's happening here? Okay. Dual tint. I've actually never even used this. I literally bought this for this project and have not used it. I feel like I should start up here. This is light. See, if I had a staple gun, I could staple the first part of it on top like they were. But that was not the case, so we're working with what we got. If anybody's got questions, you could drop them in the comments, or you could just watch me do stupid shit. That's fine. I appreciate all 11 of you that have just been hanging out with me. I really do. If you guys have it, if you can thumbs up this live, I would greatly appreciate it. And we are live. See how many times I burn myself with the glue. You know what would be super awesome is if this was I don't think they make them. You know, they probably do a cordless glue gun. This thing burner Jim away. I'm 100% gonna get this glue all over my hands. Oh, Max, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Listen, Joe, don't judge me. You missed I've been live for like friggin' ever. We took off all of the old stuff and we're replacing it. cats are heathens. And I'm not buying another $250 cat tree. Listen, if it only costs me like 15 $15 to replace parts of a cat tree that's $250 instead of buying a new one, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's fucking hot. Pardon my language if somebody's watching and they have children in the room. Sorry about that. What are you doing, Miss Ma'am? I don't think I thought this through. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hot, hot. Remember 10 minutes ago when I said I didn't hurt myself yet? Well, here we are. Oh, yeah. Good thing you do have headphones on. Sorry about that, Chief. Oh, Joe. Yeah, that would be awesome. Also, did you check your DMs? Big fan of message you. What kind of museum do you work in, Chief? Okay, good. I'm glad, Joe. Lucas, yeah, a bowl of ice water should be nearby. Yeah. Probably would have been a good idea. I literally just stuck my finger in it again. Oh, good lord. Ah, did it again. My goodness gracious. I need those like heat gloves. Well, that stinks. I guess not many people really go out on Sundays unless it's kind of like to church and then back home. I feel like Saturday is the day that everybody goes out to do their sightseeing and stuff. Need another glue stick. Half the glue is already on my fingers. This thing has two settings, and I'm thinking maybe I needed to put it on the lower setting. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. You work in, okay, I can't pronounce that, but it's a tribe museum. Artifacts that are from tribes in the area, some from 1890. That's so awesome. I can't even imagine some of the stuff that's there. It must be so beautiful. That's awesome. Oh yeah, it definitely burnt my finger already for sure. Could feel it. Ow, that one was my knuckle. Son of a gun. Remember when you used to do glue gun stuff and you used to put it on your fingers? Yeah, this Gorilla Glue one is no joke. I'm probably gonna turn it on the lower setting. This sucker's hot. Lizzie is quite concerned. You're all right, sweet girl. Your mom was just an idiot. Oh, the building is made of cedar. Oh my goodness. Oh, Tu Tulalip, the Tulalip tribe. I'm gonna have to Google this later. The Tulalip tribe. That one's gonna leave a mark. Oh, goodness gracious. See, like I said before, I don't plan things. I just do. And then I don't, then I screw myself up. Oh, mess. Oh, goodness. Do it this way. Roll myself back up a little bit. Oh, Tulalip. Tu ta Tulalip. Tulalip? Sorry, I'm completely butchering that name. Oh, okay. I got it right that time. That's good. I'm glad. Woo! Okay. Think I'm gonna end my live because y'all watched me do enough stupid stuff for the day. Really, all that's left is just the gluing. All of the fun part is done. So I appreciate everybody that came and joined me for the day. I'll post a picture later on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's Miss Phantom 405. I'll post a picture of the completed restrung cat tree. And like I said, I appreciate you. Oh, sorry. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I'm alive for a little bit. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday fun days. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I appreciate you guys joining me.